Welcome back. In the last session, I'm trying to remember what happened here.
You've already fucking failed.
Yeah, leave it to me, Bob.
No. I got this, alright? So there.
Call me Bob.
Welcome back. Last session, our crew began to make their way back to Westhaven. On the way, they took a brief stop in Caer Caladir, where they had an awaited conversation with Keldar. He briefly informed them about the Imlerith situation and how one of the members of the Arcane Brotherhood was found murdered. Currently, there's no sign of Imlerith, but it's clear that his plans are in motion. Keldar decided to come back to Westhaven to prepare for when he makes his move, or they make theirs. Additionally, Prince Owain Kendrick was found alive in the form of a memory-inhibited chamberlain within Lady Erlisa's castle. It is currently unclear how his memories have been suppressed for so long, but what was confirmed is that it was some type of curse. Prince Owain is now in the care of Zanala and hopes that he recovers. After leaving Caer Caladir and returning to Westhaven, our crew had a bit of a shopping spree with their newly received surplus of gold. They also consulted Barnaby about all the new information they received. However, while they were gone, an intriguing letter came for Jules, inviting him to go to Altamath to meet with Vandris' father. Additionally, a group of strange tentacled creatures attacked Westhaven, specifically targeting Vice, with their apparent psionic abilities. After a brief conversation with her, some interesting information was learned about Corsair's apparent relationship with former Captain Electra Belstrad, and that's where we left off, in Nimbus's room, breaking the news to him.
Oh, yeah.
Breaking
He's
the
boning
news.
my sister? Yeah, he is.
You see,
One more
Nimbus
ticket.
is, like, dumbfounded right now, and he's not speaking. He's, like, pausing.
I pat him on the back. You probably shouldn't talk about that to your sister.
We're good.
This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
It's happening.
You seem like more shocked about this than you did about dying a couple days ago.
That's the thing. I died, and now this? What the hell?
Maybe if you, like, die again and reset
Nothing
everything.
goes my way. Okay. Now I have to deal with this.
I mean, you're a part of a pretty
Do you
cool
have to
crew.
deal with it? It seems kind of
I have to deal with it emotionally, personally.
I see now. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I thought you were gonna, like, go kill Corsair.
We could go find some of that
What am I going to do to Corsair?
Thumb out his eyes.
No.
Oh, damn! like controllers. Xbox controller.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay. I thought you were from the future already. Damn.
When have I ever
Did
said
you have
that?
to tell me? I could have just not known. I could have lived my whole life in ignorance.
I felt like that was a thing you should probably know, and also it was kind of funny.
I mean, think about it. Your future brother-in-law is like a very powerful pirate figure.
Future
That's
brother-in-law is getting real presumptuous.
Your fucking Thanksgiving dinners are gonna be awesome.
Oh, I hate Thanksgiving. I'm so sick of ham. Why don't we just do turkey and my stupid family does ham?
Well, at least you have strained relationships with your family, so you don't have to go. It'll be socially acceptable.
Thank you for coming into my room and telling me this awful information. Is that all?
Yeah.
This was all your idea, Jules. Do not look at me.
Oh, I don't know. I thought you were here to actually tell him something.
No.
We're here to see the Fallout.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I love that game.
New Vegas.
I'm here because I like drama.
I'll kick your ass to Kingdom Come. Delivered.
If I remember correctly, the discussion from definitely 5 minutes ago, not a week ago, I'm here because I like drama, and Arya is here because she has nothing better to do.
Yeah.
And you're here
That
because
seems to happen a lot.
you're here because you wanted to tell Nimbus this terrible thing that has ruined his life.
Well, I feel like the dying was more ruinous than this.
He got over it.
He did get over it.
That's true. Will you get over this?
I have to think about it.
Okay. Take your time. No rush. And I sit down.
Yeah. Go away. Goodbye. I'll leave Nimbus's room.
Fucking die.
You hear a faint panic attack from inside the room.
It's okay. Deep breaths, buddy. Deep breaths. In and out.
He doesn't respond.
Alright.
Who else's life are we gonna go ruin next?
Argus Wake, hopefully.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Backs.
That's
When Mako, when?
3 days.
3 days? 3 days? Okay.
3 days.
What the fuck are we gonna do for 3
We
days?
have 3 days to annoy every single other person
Read.
in Westhaven.
You have to read.
Oh, you do have to read.
Oh, I forgot. God damn it, I'll get cracking then.
The brain is a
Apparently-
muscle. You gotta work it out.
I don't want to.
I've worked out at the library my whole life.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
I don't think I have anything else to do, I'll be honest.
Did we have a reason to talk to the fucking spider lady? I feel like we talked about
Fuck
that.
no.
I feel like we talked about needing to
I
talk to
think
her for
we
something.
joke frequently about needing to go to her, but I don't think we're ever actually serious.
That's true.
That's a you guys conversation, I'm not going there.
I mean, theoretically...
We've also spent most of our money, so I don't think we could afford anything from her.
That's fair.
I'm gonna live to 80, never going in there.
Awesome.
That's my goal.
It's a good goal.
How long does it take to get to Robin Reef or whatever?
Like a day.
A day? So technically we have like 2 days here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel maybe coming up with a game plan could be a good idea.
Could look into ship upgrades, maybe?
Ooh, we don't got the money, but sure.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We spent it all. I still have 1,000 left. How much can a ship upgrade cost? Like 3 gold?
Jules.
I don't fucking know. I get the wood and I build it.
Like, what?
Nope.
What kind of upgrades do you have?
The only ship upgrades that we did
Ship
back home
ship
was fucking
upgrades
patching
are like
holes.
10k a piece, and they take like 2 weeks.
Ouch.
Ouch. I like ship grade. That's a portmanteau of ship and upgrade. We can keep using that word.
I like ship grade.
Yeah. Colleen is shaking her head at us.
I hate
Audio listeners, love you to
portmanteaus.
death. Colleen loves
I hate
portmanteaus. It's her
portmanteaus.
favorite thing
I
in the
fucking
world.
hate portmanteaus.
Whenever you talk to her, only speak in
I'm gonna
portmanteaus.
kill
Just
all of
mash
you
all your
audio
words
listeners.
together.
I'm gonna find all of you.
Chillax.
Traudio listeners. That's a portmanteau of Trevor.
Shut up!
It's a portmanteau of Trevor and audio listeners.
So, because we're intending, we're gonna go talk to Mako. We're bringing Keldar with us, because he's the guy with the magic. We're gonna see if there's a curse or a spell or whatever on Mako affecting his memory. If there is, awesome. We can approach the conversation from a new angle and hopefully get him on our side. If not...
And it's not like we're gonna have an orb piece because it's staying with Barnaby.
Yes.
So it's
Yeah.
not like
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna get
So,
And it's in a box.
yeah, it's in a box with Barnaby, so it's not like he's gonna go, well, shit, guys, you're here, I have to take it from you now.
Barnaby
if-
box.
How do
Damn
we-
it! It's
how
a
do we expect to
portmanteau.
Figure,
Yes! Yes!
How are we supposed to figure out if Mako is cursed? Am I casting Identify on him?
I think we're just gonna have Keldar cast Remove Curse on him, honestly.
Okay,
Would
just straight
dispel
rip it.
magic maybe work too?
I don't have Dispel Magic though, that's the issue.
Does Keldar?
Clerics do get Spell Magic. I don't know if Keldar specifically has it, though.
Okay.
Because he is a
I think
stat block.
Remove Curse would be better. I could try to Identify
I
first.
believe... Modify Memory, at least, is either Remove Curse or Greater Restoration. I don't think Dispel Magic actually works on Modify Memory,
Mhm.
off the top of my head.
But if it's something else,
But
it's
if
It
it's
does.
something else, potentially.
okay. So either remove curse or dispel magic.
They're both free with no components, so he may as well cast both.
Yeah, and
True.
if that is in the case that it is some sort of curse on Mako, then boom, settled, done. If it's in the case that it was an illusion conjured by Argus Wake,
And there's not really anything we can do to convince him. because we have
besides
no proof.
explain the theories.
Explain the theories, but I think unless we have proof, I don't think he's going to care based off of our previous conversation.
We need hard evidence for Mako.
And-
I feel like theorizing him with illusions, he's
Was,
just gonna... It's gonna be exactly like last time. He's not gonna be
Yeah.
convinced.
Was Robin's Reef the place where his family used to live?
Raven's Reef is like the region of like the archipelago, the region of islands. He lives specifically in Wavebreaker Isle, which is the island
Where he resides?
yes.
So that's where his like whole village and family was?
Yep.
I mean, we could search and see, because there's got to be like some ruins or some shit, right? Some sort of,
Probably.
I don't know, if we can find something that maybe ties it to Argus Wake somehow. I'm kind of grasping at straws here, but
Yeah. If we're in the area and if we don't feel that we're on a time limit, we can take a look around, but I don't have high hopes.
yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna find anything. But I mean, we could still leave like a day early. And just
Yeah.
like...
Because In the
Around
case
ship for a bit, I
that
don't care.
there is,
You
I
can read
doubt
any
that there's
rituals.
any sort of physical evidence that Argus Wake, if this is right and we're right, that I don't think there's going to be anything physical. I feel like a confession from Argus Wake is probably all the chance we're going to get.
But I don't think I feel like if we're face to face with Argus Wake, I don't think it's going to be there's always a chance, but I don't think it's going to be a talkie confess.
Oh yeah,
to
I'm
It's gonna be
sure.
battering
I'm
I
sure.
think it's going to
skull.
be a smash him in the face with two large blunt objects.
And
Make
then
him a
even if
fine
he
pole.
does talk to us, I don't think our brains will be able to comprehend anything he says at that point. So
Why?
I feel like if your brain is all damaged and
Oh.
shit, you get extra dumb and you won't be able to understand. So regardless if he talks or not.
Yeah. I feel like because it was what Mako said that like a Leviathan destroyed his town. If we do find ruins and but also if it was a while ago. I don't remember how long ago Mako said that it was, but also like presumably like any like definitive. The only thing I can think of is like if they either aren't destroyed, which it's definitely destroyed. Or like a fire, that was a Leviathan, but I also think Mako's smart enough that if he saw fire, he might be able to put it together himself. I don't know. It's worth a look, but I don't think we're going to find anything there.
Is there, I don't know much about magic, is there some sort of spell that can let you see someone's memories as they experience them?
Not that I know of.
Not that I can think of.
Because I was going to say maybe just a second pair of eyes on that day, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I personally, I think that if remove curse or dispel magic works, awesome, we might have an ally. If they don't work, I think we have to go back to assuming that Mako is treating him like an enemy, avoiding him to our best capabilities, and hope that if we fight Argus, he's not around.
Yeah.
So that we only fight one of them and not both.
Or if, I don't know, I doubt it, but I wonder if there's a way to like loophole his way out of this life that if, I mean, we kill him and we revive him,
Why would we revive him?
that's true. Well, like, what if like he let us do it willingly?
Oh, you're talking about
Talking about
Mako.
Mako.
I thought you were
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
Wave.
No. I'm talking about Mako. If we were like, hey, we pinky promise to bring you back if we just like slit your throat right now.
I think this is probably the worst idea you have ever given.
It could work because if you die,
It could work,
it could. Will it?
But-
Probably not.
but if you were in his position and a group of people who you had previously almost killed came up and said, trust us and let us kill you, would you let us? Because I sure as hell wouldn't.
No, I probably wouldn't. But this guy seems like a stupid idiot, anyways.
I
so-
don't think he's a stupid
I think
idiot.
he's actually pretty smart.
Yes, just very stubborn.
You didn't have to like double down on the smart thing. I don't know. We can ask. At least
If
we're courteous enough to ask.
If you
know?
ask that, you are getting pummeled.
I mean, if we
And
were
not even-
assholes,
not
we would
even
just
by
try to,
Mako.
we would just try to like kill him. You know what I mean? Like if I feel like by walking up and being like, "Hey, do you mind if we like just kill you real quick?"
I do think he will say, I do mind, please don't do that.
I think asking the question at all is very dumb.
Well, yeah.
And you will get pummeled if you ask that question, and not even just by Mako.
Quite frankly, if someone asked me that question, I'm just running.
Yeah.
That's fair. But like you see what I'm trying to get here, like some way to
No.
break the like
I
the-
see. I understand where you're coming
No,
from.
I
just
really
think
don't.
I just think it's bad.
He'd have to be dead for like a century.
What type of people, like what is his culture? All of that maybe Barnaby might know.
Isn't he like some sea elf?
No, he's a
What the hell?
Genasi.
Weren't they all were sharks?
They are were
Are
sharks. Yeah, they're were sharks.
Not all of them, though.
Some of them wear
It's
shorts.
like the
But that
the
was-
gift of the village or whatever.
Yeah, but that was also like why Mako was.
Yeah, it was
special.
Iakovus, right? That like gave them the gift or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck. I don't know.
You've got to stop flipping to that page with Jules.
I did it on accident.
His eyes follow me.
I know, that's the point. That's the point.
You're
I don't
looking
know.
bug-eyed. You're like sticking two different directions.
Like David's dog. And also Ed Sheeran. We determined that if Ed Sheeran became a dog, it would be Cassian.
Oh no.
No.
Sure.
I mean, we could ask Barnaby, maybe. I don't know. If there's like some way that he could loophole his way out of that life debt, because obviously he doesn't want to work for the guy.
I
I'm
also,
not a lawyer. I don't know loopholes.
I also will say I don't think asking Barnaby about loopholes is going to go anywhere because it's not like an actual legal document that Mako has. It is his own personal convictions. That is a discussion you can only have with
That's
Mako.
fair.
I don't think there are any loopholes. I think it
Yeah.
is Mako is dedicated to helping Argus Wake because he saved his life.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if he saves Argus Wake's life? Does that cancel it out?
He's,
Probably, but we don't want that.
Yeah. He also specifically was saying that like the conditions of like this debt is that he gets the pieces of the orb, which is also why he's helping us, is because he's like if I remember correctly,
He doesn't like that.
because it's not a debt necessarily to protect Argus Wake. It's to get the pieces of the orb, so he can come over and be like, hey, if you guys want to kill him, I'm not going to stop you. I just have to get these fucking pieces that are on the floor. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the approach, why not, like, help us kill him and then give the pieces to his corpse? It's technically the same thing.
I genuinely think that sitting here discussing the
That's
conditions
true.
of his
I'm gonna
his
go
debt
insane at this conversation.
is the most circuitous, useless conversation we could possibly be having.
That's true. That's very true. I don't know what to talk about now, y'all.
Go read.
Go. Oh, I've been stalling. Okay.
I can tell.
I'll go read.
Okay.
8 hours.
Okay. You take 8 hours and you read.
What are y'all doing?
I bring you like some pre-workout.
Pre-workout to read?
Yeah.
I'm also probably gonna do a little bit of reading on my own, just various things, various places.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. I don't fucking know what to do.
Okay. Well, this day goes by if there's nothing else that anyone wants to do.
We're set.
During the second day, are you just reading?
I mean, I kind of have to read. I'll
Okay.
probably, like, go to the fucking tavern and read and just, like, keep downing ales and shit to get me through it.
Eventually, someone will approach you and tap you on the shoulder. You look and you have to look down a little bit and you see Jet.
Oh, hey, man.
Hey, can we talk for a second?
Yeah, I put my little napkin in as a bookmark.
Okay.
It's covered in, like, those condensation rings.
You know, I've been thinking a lot about the idea that I had. I think it's finally my time to go home.
Alright.
You know, I'm a person that likes to take things slow and no pun intended. And I guess the pace is catching up to me a little bit. You know, all of this stuff going on and, you know, now that I have the opportunity to go back home, slow it down, continue my simple life, I think I'm going to take it.
I understand. I get it.
You know, it has nothing to do with any of you all.
No, I know.
Best crew I ever had. It's just, I don't know. It feels unfair to step away after all we've been through. I feel bad about it.
No.
But I feel like I might be more of a burden than I am of a help.
You could never, ever be a burden here with us. But if this is what you need to do, for your own sake, for your own well-being, I fully support it.
I appreciate that.
Get the pressure things.
Oh, true. As a parting gift to us, your crew, could you make some pressure capsules?
Sure, I can make a couple.
Thanks.
Give me like 20 minutes.
Oh, 20 minutes. Nice. That's really fast.
I mean, and it's a far trip, so I'll catch the next ship over to Caracaladir.
You sure you don't want us to take you?
No, it's alright. It's in the opposite direction you guys need to go. Well, it's out of the way.
Okay.
But thank you for everything. I'll go work on this pressure capsule.
Thank you. I'm gonna keep suffering. In case you were wondering. And I open the page, and then I fold the corner and I shut it and I go drink some more.
Okay. And he goes and eventually comes back with like a handful of pressure capsules. This should be enough. There's like 6.
I think so. We're going to Ultimath, so
Yeah, I figured.
might need it. Thanks.
All right, well, come say goodbye before you leave. And he moseys on out of there.
You're gonna like come down like, I'm assuming it's like the morning or something. So like I'm freshly waking up, sleeping in this morning. Ooh, Jules, how's the reading going?
Horribly. And I look over at Jet walking out of the door. What do you think his mile time is?
What?
His mile time, like time to run a mile.
What's your mile time?
Oh, I don't fucking know. I don't count.
How am I supposed to know Jet's?
I don't know. I just imagine it's slower than mine.
I wonder.
I'll leave you to that.
But yeah, Jet's deciding to head out.
Sounds like, oh shit, you get a pressure capsule from him? Oh no.
So many.
Alright, well, do I have to take it?
I think we're good since, no.
I'm not. You guys went down.
Yeah, you do.
We're good because we've had them before.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm here now.
I was in the corner just watching it.
Bottoms up.
Right in time to watch me suffer, sis, aren't you?
Yeah.
You want to wash it down or something?
Yeah, actually, give me a drink, please.
Diet Coke.
Wait, or is this like one of those things where you can't mix alcohol with the medicine? Fuck it.
It tastes like brine and seaweed and like a little bit of sand.
It tastes like that fucking sea urchin you guys
It's like when
had.
you're eating seafood and you get a little bit of sand in there and it kind of ruins
Wait,
your whole day.
When does that happen to you?
You've never had that happen to you?
Sand in my in
Yeah.
my
Bro, what the
sushi?
fuck are you talking about?
I've had sand in my scallops before.
Me too. Yesterday.
You've never had... It's a pretty common thing.
No.
No.
It's just... It
I've got
happens
scallops.
every
I've got
now and
scallops in my freezer. I think they have sand in them.
Yeah,
No.
it happens.
I have
every
never
now
had that happen to me, and genuinely, not every single summer, but for a while, most summers, my family were down, and like we scalloped ourselves and shucked the scallops ourselves as well.
Yeah.
And I've never had sand in my
I was
scallops.
out here
Damn.
shucking.
I've gotten it before. It happens sometimes.
I've never
It
had
happens
that.
with like freaking mollusks.
Freaking
freaking
mollusk,
mollusks.
yo.
Fuck those mollusks.
Like clams and shit like that.
Yeah.
The filter feeders, the ones that
Yeah.
filter the sand and shit. Yeah.
Never had sand.
I'm smart.
Maybe you did and you just didn't know that it was sand.
I would know sand.
Maybe you just thought it was like
Because I've
salt.
tasted sand before. I've gotten my shit rocked by a wave before.
I mean, it's not like you're eating a mouthful of sand. It's just like a couple
Like a little
grains.
crunch. I can't even think about that.
Next
I just
time
think
you go
about
to
that
the beach, I
soft.
need you-
It's
I
not like
need
a
you to eat
mouthful of
mouthful
sand.
of
It's just
sand.
every like
I
it's
need
like a
you.
singular like grit.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh,
For
that's
$5 a month, we will make James eat a fistful of sand.
We gotta
I'll do
source
it.
it from different places. We gotta source it.
I'll do it.
We'll have Brandon send us sand from Arizona.
Are there beaches in fucking Japan? Probably,
Yes.
right?
It's
yeah.
an island.
Yeah.
Oh, I never been there.
Where?
The fucking Japan.
Oh my.
Get some of your friends or whatever.
Is there sand
Get some
in
of your friends or
Japan?
whatever.
Send you a handful of sand to go through customs. You customs people are like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, this is my carry-on. It's just a pocket full of sand.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So I eat sand, and now I can go deep.
Ah, you don't get the bends.
Pretty much.
All right. I'm gonna
I would
continue
love the
suffering.
bends. I think it'd be
How
fun.
many hours do you have remaining?
Soon.
What was it? 48 hours?
I don't know. Why are you asking
Ah,
me?
shit, fuck balls.
You're
I
supposed
was.
to
48 is the
Your
max.
thing.
48 is what
what
you
you
need
need.
within a 6-day period. And it's been like,
I have been reading every day, so I think after this day, maybe like one more day.
I thought you wrote it down.
I didn't.
how many days is it? It's
Shit.
probably been like,
I thought we were staying here for like a week.
I don't think it's been a week.
I like it hasn't been a week, but I thought we were
No.
staying in this region for a week, and some of the week has passed. I have no clue.
You were doing... I think you got halfway through. I think you're at... I feel
I
like we
think
did 3
I
days.
I think for some reason I feel like what came up was the fact that you could read on like because you were like, oh, it's one more day. If I read on the ship, I can finish it. And then
Oh,
you were
true.
like, oh, but I have to drive the ship. And I said Nimbus or Marlowe can drive the ship. I feel like that came up.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
too.
So I think the ship on the way to Mako. So that way, if we so that way if we need to fight Mako for some
You're
reason,
good.
I'll have my
Yes.
classes. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay. We'll say,
I want Keldar to drive the ship.
dear God,
you do
no.
not. No.
It's not my ship. It's Aaron's.
That's a good point. That's a good way to put it.
Hit a curb. Oops. Oopsies.
We are just lending it, I guess, in a way.
So we're going to Rabbensreath and then we're coming right back to Westhaven. Is that the plan? And then or are we going to Rabbensreath and then Altamouth from there?
I figure Rabbensreath to Altamouth unless something terrible happens that we need to.
It's up to
come
you
back.
guys. Unless something.
Why would something
changes
terrible
or-
happen to us three?
It happens so often.
Yeah.
So often. Okay.
I figured just go straight. I don't think we have any reason to come
Then I
back
feel
here.
like saying our goodbyes and like letting Corsair and shit know what's going on maybe might be a good call.
Oh, we might come back if Keldar doesn't feel like coming along to Altamouth. But I guess he did say he's going to tag along until like everything explodes.
That's true.
Well, he mostly just said he was going to stay in Westhaven. He's not going to
yeah.
keep following you guys
Yeah, that's
everywhere.
fair. Well,
Oh yeah, so we do have to come back to Westhaven to drop him off after talking to Mako.
if he wants to, yeah.
Yeah, unless he wants to swim back or something, I don't know.
Unless you want to bring Mako to Westhaven.
No.
That's true, we did consider that.
As long as we've got a.
While
then I
the
say no.
orb is in Westhaven, Mako should never be another in
Yeah.
Westhaven.
Oh, that is another question. We might come back here to take the orb from Barnaby because I did
That's
say that
true.
it would be temporary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we.
He's like one of those storage unit businesses.
Yeah. So we go talk to Mako,
Yeah.
cast some magic on him, come back to drop off Keldar and pick up the orb from Barnaby so he doesn't have a panic attack, and then go to Altamouth.
Yeah.
And also maybe there's a chance that people in Altamouth know something about it.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, if these weird wizard people from Tear Falthween also say that there's weird wizard people in Altamouth, they may know shit.
Probably. What?
What? Bro said no, they're not gonna know shit.
What do you know, Murphy?
So what's the play?
Maybe he has the blood of a Dukar.
No.
You got blood of a dummy. Got him. Fucking wrecked your cat, dude.
Alright.
Kids chained us.
No!
Do we want? Because we did talk about going a day early to investigate the island.
Oh, yeah.
So do we want to go now?
Yeah.
I got nothing better to do. Might as well look around for a bit.
Cool.
It's not really like we need to like say our goodbyes and shit right now.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't know when Jet is leaving. We do need to say some goodbyes. Jet is leaving, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Get the rest of the crew before we head out. Send them off.
Pour one out.
I would never waste a beer. And I'll fold a different corner, like the bottom corner of the page, even though I have a bookmark. And yeah, I'll go start gathering crew.
When Jules reads this powerful magical book, does he crack the spine? Awesome.
Yeah.
James is casting spells on my cat, I think.
Ignis.
Once he's paralyzed, I'm gonna pick him up and like hold him in front of a train, like like Omni-Man. Bro, he's fucking grabbing up my socks, dude. He's just stuck in my socks, bro.
He's yanking that shit.
Fucking stuck in, you get in my socks, bro.
Bro was fucking yanking on him.
He's so creature right now.
Weird. Okay. There's nothing we need before we leave, Smile.
I think we've done
think
all
we're
of our.
set.
I mean, aside from like replenishing like rations and
Okay,
shit.
yeah. How much would that be to replenish? Suppose I should be
You're
paying.
not sure how long
If it's
the travel to Altamouth is. You guess roughly like where it said 5 to 7 days.
okay, so if we're 5 to 7 days from Westhaven to Altamouth.
Yeah, 5 to 7. No, 5 to 7 probably from Rabbensreath.
Okay.
Is Rabbensreath on the way?
That's where Wavebreaker Isle is.
No. I mean, we were thinking Rabbensreath
Yes, it is
back
on the
to
way.
Westhaven.
That's
Okay.
2 days. Okay.
Math
From
ain't mathin'.
from Westhaven, anywhere between 6 to 8 days.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And then we also need to account for a return journey.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, great news. We have one less person to feed.
6 to 8.
Bad news, we have one more person to feed.
Okay,
That's Keldar.
so 8 to 10.
But only for 2 days.
I'll even that.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So 12, 14 to 18 days of rations. For 1, 2, 3.
Nope, don't count me.
1, 2, Nimbus, Marlowe.
So 6 people.
Who was in the 6?
Marlis, Nimbo, Marlo.
Marlis.
Sorry.
Marlis and
Nim-
Nimbo.
Marlo, Nimbus,
Yeah.
Mirik. I was
Mirik.
counting Keldar.
Keldar's only there for 2
Keldar's
days.
only gonna be here for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Actually,
So-
I'll go check with him real quick. Keldar, we're taking you. We're taking you to Raven's Reef for a quick little field trip. Are you interested in going to Altamouth, or are you going to come back to Westhaven?
That's a lot of words that you just. Okay. What is Altamouth?
Triton City underwater. Jules has
Not
family
particularly.
there. Okay, awesome. Just double checking if we need to
Why
buy
am I going
rations.
to Raven's Reef?
We've got a acquaintance. Is probably a good way to put it. Jules would disagree with me. Jules would call him a mortal enemy, I believe. We're considering the possibility that he's had his memory altered in some way, and we're hoping that you might be able to cast a few cleric-y spells on him to try to fix this. Sorry, for some reason I thought we talked about this with you, and I'm realizing now that we didn't.
Sure, I could attempt.
Love that, thank you.
How far is it?
Raven's Reef is only like a day away. So like
Okay.
we're gonna go out a little bit early to try to scout the area a little bit, so it'll be like 3 days.
Fair
If
enough.
that's alright.
That's fine.
We will not make you drive the ship again.
Please don't.
Okay. How much is one ration?
5 silver pieces.
Okay.
So it's 25 silver pieces per day, not including Keldar
Here, I got
Or
the,
me.
I got
or
the,
you.
I got the math. Let me do it. I need
First
a,
doing it.
I need a calc for that.
That's short for calculator.
Oh, I'm a calc!
You don't have your calc?
It's in my bag, but I don't want to go get it.
I was gonna say I have one. It's a graphing calculator.
I'm gonna make so many cool graphs and shit. Parallelograms,
30.
parabolas.
Why is that cat obsessed with you?
Keldar can buy his own food.
He's a big fan.
You don't have to worry about Keldar.
Ow!
Too late.
It's already included in my math.
Okay.
So
We're kind of generous.
I'm gonna go
Fair enough.
130 silver. What is that? 13 gold.
Yes.
Okay.
For how many days?
For the entirety of Westhaven to Raven's Reef, to staying one day in Raven's Reef, to going back to Westhaven, to going to Altamouth, and going back to Westhaven from Altamouth.
I think your math is wrong.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Because I just did it for 14 days, and it was 35 gold pieces.
Okay.
5 people, right?
Yeah.
Let's say
We'll go to the math section
okay,
of, the,
hold on.
of the episode.
Colleen, don't include Keldar for a second.
Okay.
5 silver. There's 5 people. Correct? That's 25 silver pieces per day.
Mm-hmm.
Right? 2 Raven's Reef, that's 1 day. Back to Westhaven, that's 2 days. 2 Altamouth, let's say it's 7 days. That's 9 days. Times 9, you're already at 22 gold pieces.
That's disgusting.
Where did you get 13 from?
I think I multiplied by people and not by money.
Listen,
You,
again, this
you
is
did 1 silver piece?
This is method acting.
No, I'm not trying to be dumb this time.
Back to Westhaven is another, let's say, 7 days.
I want to round up to 8, just in case.
Okay, so 8 plus 8, 16. And then 2, that's 18. Times 5 silver, times 5 people, that's 45 gold pieces. That's not including Keldar.
It's
45.
47.5 if we can't get any food on Raven's Reef. Like, say if we can't hunt or fish or whatever the fuck.
Sure.
47.5.
Round it to 50 gold and we're fine because I'm done with this crap. 50 gold pieces, including Keldar, if you... whatever.
I will include Keldar.
Yeah, that's fine. Because his is only potentially 3 days, which is a gold and a half.
Gotcha.
50 gold pieces. Okay, done?
Yeah. I'm so great at being a captain. Buying everyone dinner for the next 2 weeks, bro. They owe me one.
I'm gonna make like an Excel spreadsheet for calculating this faster.
That's so true. Okay. Jet. Let's say goodbye to Jet.
Okay. You find Jet in his room, sort of like packing his supplies and things that he has. He's got a little like.
Does he have one of those knapsacks on a stick?
No, he's got a little like because he's been staying in that room consistently. He's got a little like station set up with his like mortar and pestles and herbs and stuff like that. He's packing it all up.
We're probably gonna head out in maybe a few hours, so we just wanted to give you a proper send off.
Oh, of course.
Rest in peace.
He's not dying.
I'm still alive.
Arya's got object permanence issues.
I'll probably be alive for multiple of your lifetimes, actually.
I mean, considering my life, I'm pretty live fast, die young.
That's why I said that.
Yeah.
Here, let's go to the tavern.
Sure, you want to get a drink?
Yeah, let's all get drinks and food.
2 people in this crew have already died.
That's true.
Drinks and food.
Drinks and food.
Let's get everyone.
You get some
Meal.
drinks and food, and you have a proper send-off. He's,
Mm-hmm.
you know, he doesn't drink that often, but he will.
Good occasion.
You know, he
Little
will
champagne.
I'm getting Yenna to get the shit off the good shelf. It's just any other shelf. I just point to it. I'm like, that's the good shelf.
Got it. And you have a very, very nice evening, and prepare for your journey. So, as you guys board the ship, either Nimbus or Marlowe are taking over the helm while you finish reading, and you begin to make your way to Wavebreaker Isle.
We should not let Nimbus drive while he's emotionally vulnerable.
Wait, I want to make one really quick purchase before we
Sure.
leave. Do they sell reading glasses? Like little circular spectacles?
Probably somewhere in Smuggler's Row. Probably stolen off a damn
They won't be
nerd.
prescription
I
though.
don't care that a prescription. I just want tiny little circular spectacles.
You could probably find them that they were taken off of
I get
somebody
them.
for like a gold piece.
I get them for a gold piece.
Okay.
Jewels.
Actually, if a
So-
spyglass is 1,000 gold pieces, reading glasses are 500 gold.
500
No, I'm
gold
just kidding.
pieces. I was gonna spend it.
500 for the
one gold
bit.
piece.
1 gold piece.
Yeah.
I know you're almost done with your book, but
Just gonna put them on. Then
to put you in the right mindset,
What is this for?
you put them on your nose and then they go over your eyes, and they are glasses to help you see. But I don't think they
Well,
actually
yeah,
do
but like,
anything.
but I can see.
Yes, I don't think they actually do anything. It's just because like people wear glasses when they read, so it's to help put you in the studious mindset.
Okay.
You know,
So,
it's like the opposite of when you get really, really angry when you fight.
okay.
It's not a lens. It's just glass.
It's the placebo effect.
Nothing's changing.
This is quite intriguing.
Oh no!
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
I never thought I could learn about this.
What the hell?
Turn fucking
Give us
British.
back! Give us back!
About the wonders of the humanoid body.
Get corrupted
Don't
by
ever
the
say that
thing.
again. That's disgusting, actually.
The wondrous
I
capabilities
take the
of one man.
glass. Stop.
Oh man, how would Barnaby wear glasses? Does Barnaby wear glasses?
That's true.
Yes, he does, actually.
Are they like made specifically with a
No,
really long
No,
bridge?
he's, well, not really. He
That's
has, like,
How would a hammerhead
on his,
shark?
he's got a monocle
On
that
each
has
side?
has multiple lenses, and he's got a like a string that goes that he can pull and flip the lenses on the side. He's got a
Awesome.
little like mechanism.
I
that
need
he
to
has.
draw Barnaby wearing actual glasses now.
Okay.
Barnabas.
I had 106 gold, so thank you for bringing it down to 105. That's a better number.
Gotcha.
Riffy.
Is there? Oh, sorry. Did you want to have? I kind of jumped into. Did you want to have any other conversations with people before you left?
I think I'm sad.
I want to like super quick, like just let people who are staying here know that we're leaving.
Okay.
Yes.
But not like just a holy shit, Colleen. But that's about it.
I don't know what
Okay.
a hammerhead shark looks like.
You were a marine biologist.
It's all leaving me.
To be fair, hammerhead sharks don't stand up on 2 feet. What?
I'm gonna have one of those little, like, roughly.
Okay. You guys take the journey back to the shallow reefed archipelago and make your way to Wavebreaker Isle. When you arrive, you see the familiar sort of reclaimed ship in the distance. And you see a figure pacing back and forth on the beach. As you get closer, you can see Mako in the familiar, like, simple garb, like anxiously walking in the sand, which is a very bizarre sight. Like, this seemingly, unfazed man. He's such a stoic. He has no enemies.
There's no
The visage of the man that you saw before. This is like, almost alarming.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's bizarre.
So double checking, is this day 3? Jules has finished reading the book? Or
Jules has finished reading the book.
Okay.
Constitution is increased
Hallelujah,
by 2.
hallelujah, bitch. I hate reading. I can't even love reading.
I don't.
Readings for chumps.
Readings for
I
chumps.
love chumps.
How can you read this? There's no pictures.
Do we want to, like...
Armor class 17.
I guess we're in a big ship. I was about to say, do we want to sneak up? There's no way for us to sneak up. We're like a large ship.
Well, I mean,
approaching the
he
shore.
knows that we're...
And also he knows that we're meeting.
And then we just walk up.
Yeah, I guess we just go.
Although it could be like one of those things where it's like you're hanging out with your friends and you like sneak up at them.
Yeah, I cast Mage Armor and Alter Self.
I cast
Okay.
Mage Armor.
I cast be awesome and cool.
Dive in.
Okay.
Cannonball.
I can't swim. As you guys all jump
shit.
off the ship,
Oh,
you
right.
see.
Get one of the lifeboat things.
Oh, jeez.
The rowboat. Do you know how to row a boat?
Yes. Well,
Oh,
I'm coming back.
he gets
I'm
on.
coming back.
He gets on the rowboat, and like half of it, it's like tilted up in the water.
I also get in the rowboat, but it does absolutely nothing to balance it out.
Yeah. And he's like slowly. He's trying to work both oars, and he's kind of going like in circles.
Still somehow running the ground.
And he eventually makes his way to the shore as you all arrive at the shore and see Mako still pacing on the beach.
So...
How's it going?
Good to see you all.
You're looking a little stressed.
Well, I think August Wake knows we've had conversations.
And so what?
How?
That's not against his rules, is it?
No. But may not pose well in my favor. Come inside, it's very hot out. And he begins to make his way towards the hut.
Alright. I'm going to the hut.
Okay.
Go in the hut.
To the hut.
Kicking sand as I walk.
You hear as Keldar hits his head on the door frame again. Actually, no, he wouldn't, because Mako's really fucking tall.
Finally, a door frame I can enter!
And
He
you make
stumps
your
his
way
toe.
inside. You see the sort of like conversation pit has like, some like tea on the fire. I'm like preparing for guests, but not nearly as much as it was previously. He looks a lot more rushed and frazzled than like before. I have been doing a lot of thinking
Mm-hmm.
about what you said earlier,
Mm-hmm.
about his claims being falsified.
Yes.
I don't want to say I believe there's truth to that, but I'm open to the idea. But I cannot wrap my head around how.
I mean,
There is magic.
yeah, we've come up
Illusionary
with
magic.
a few theories. He could have maybe fucked with your mind, your memory, made you think what you think happened when it maybe didn't really go that way. He could have maybe conjured some illusion, and
It was real.
illusions can feel really fucking real.
Why would he lie about that?
Because you're a very powerful individual and he wants you on his side.
There are more powerful individuals than me in my tribe.
Yeah, but your tribe has connection to Yakovus.
Then why go after me? Why not them?
One person's easier to control than many.
And also you got the gift.
This is our friend Keldar. That's
I figured as much.
why we've brought him, is because he has some of those capabilities. If it is something affecting you and your memory, he has those capabilities to help try to dispel that. If you're amenable to that.
What are the side effects of this?
Just remembering.
Remembering the real side effects. Jules has also had his memory fucked with in the past and had it reversed by another spellcaster. It's simple.
It doesn't hurt. It just hurts your head a little bit as it kind of comes back.
How do I know you're doing what you say you're doing? As far as I'm aware, you still don't 100% trust me.
We'd rather have you on our side than on his.
Really? Because you left storming in anger last time we had a conversation. It wouldn't listen to me.
You've had time to think, as has Jules.
Fair enough.
Plus, there's not really many spells where it's like a tap on the head and obliterates your brain. So even if we do like hurt you in a way, you definitely have enough time
You
to
have
kick
not
our
seen
ass.
what August Wake is capable of.
Does he have the spell that you tap you on the head and it obliterates your brain?
I've seen him melt people's brains out of their ears.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
He does have the spell that taps you on your head and melts your brain.
Does he do a lot of psionic-y brain melty shit?
It's hard to tell.
Huh.
Does he
He's done many things.
Does he happen to
He's
converse?
flicked his wrists and people have... body parts have flown off. He's touched people's minds and made their eyes bleed. He's lifted ships out of the water.
Does he happen to frequent with Avalus?
He's summoned waves capable of decimating fleets.
Child's play.
No, that sounds like real big adult play.
All right.
That sounds like
Which is
really
why,
super big adult play.
Now that I have a better idea what he's capable of, what you say makes more and more sense. I just don't know how.
And hopefully that also emphasizes our point that if we have a common enemy, then we want to be able to help you and kick his ass.
Did we ever consider that maybe they aren't his powers, but he's drawing powers from something else?
I don't think we ever really considered Argus Wake's powers. I don't think we were aware that he
I thought
has
he
these
was just a guy
capabilities
who
until
wanted-
now.
I didn't know he could. I literally did not know he had the spell that where you tap on the head and the brain melts, dude. Like I'm still baffled on that one. The waves, whatever. Ship lifting, that's just a really strong telekinesis.
Alright, do
Keldar's
whatever you need to do.
Keldar's a good man. He won't screw you over.
He does not have that spell, I'll tell you that.
He does not have the spell screw you
I
over.
promise this will be painless. And he like rubs his hands together and you see the sort of
Lightning bolt!
you see the divine energy like reach, emanate from his hands as he casts remove curse on Mako.
Sorry,
How you
there's
feeling?
an animal.
What am I supposed to be feeling?
Okay, well, you don't remember shit, so maybe it's not that.
We'll give it a couple minutes.
No, I came back pretty instantaneously.
Yours was also more recent.
That's true. How long ago did this happen?
If you think about the Leviathan attack, same memories, nothing seems different or new.
No. I saw what I saw.
Okay.
Awesome.
What about Dispel Magic? Would that work?
Probably, I don't know what you're looking at, but
Who
yeah.
knows?
Keldar, you got that?
I do, but I don't know what that would change.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's not like a memory thing. Maybe it's like a... I have no fucking clue,
So be it.
man.
And he snaps his finger.
Shit. There's always my idea, but nobody liked my idea.
Your idea is terrible.
It's an idea.
I mean, are we also considering the fact that if this was some sort of... again, I'm not skilled in the arcane.
Mm-hmm.
But if this is some sort of instantaneous illusion, then why would something be remaining?
That was
We're testing the
Yeah.
modified memory.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
this
mainly
this
for the
was this
memory.
was to test if it was affecting his memory, if
I
it was
understand.
an illusion, or apparently an actual summon is possible.
We have
That's a whole other.
no proof of
That's
that.
a whole other thing.
We were, I mean, if it's alright with you, I know it's like your people and all that, we were thinking of maybe going back and investigating the area where it happened. Maybe he left some sort of fucking
Take
trace.
a step outside. It's everywhere. What are you looking for?
I don't know. We have no idea, but
I thought it was worth a shot.
there's still my idea. It's a horrible idea. I feel like we should at least
Keldar, 5th level inflict wounds on Jules. just
You
while
got
we're
it, boss.
just while we're testing things.
Oh, he crit!
Just while we're testing things, you know.
9 million D10 necrotic damage.
No, he wouldn't have crit. I don't think he actually would have hit.
We'll look around and
I don't know, but just
If you're reconsidering Argus Wake's claims to legitimacy, are you still bound to assist him? Or would you be willing to not?
That's what I've been struggling with.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like dishonesty. But at the same time, dishonesty doesn't disregard my... If I don't hold up my end of the bargain, I'm disgracing my people.
but if what we think is true, and I mean you're starting to maybe think it as well, he's disgraced your people more than you ever could.
and what's a better
You understand, this is a very difficult thing for me.
yeah, but I don't know. To put it into perspective, what's a better way of honoring your people? Assisting a madman or helping take him down?
Go outside, do some digging. Just give me some time to think.
Fair enough.
Of course, man.
Just please do not defile any of the graves that I've made.
Of course
Of course.
not.
You guys all step outside and leave him inside the hut.
Guess we'll just start I don't know,
Investigating.
looking for something, anything. I have no idea, but
Yeah.
it's a long fucking shot.
Yeah.
It came from the water, right?
Because in Mako's story, it was
A Leviathan.
it was a Leviathan that came and attacked, and like Mako was like in the ocean or whatever, and Argus Wake pulled him from the ocean, right?
Mm-hmm.
So theoretically, if anything connected to Argus Wake was here, that would prove that he was here when the attack happened.
No, he was on the beach. He went unconscious, and he
Oh,
woke up in the water.
I thought he was in the.
Mm-mm. He was there when it happened.
Yeah, Mako was.
Yes.
Yes, and then he went unconscious and woke up in the water.
Yeah.
And Argus Wake pulled him from the water.
As he was waking up,
Argus
Wake
Wake-
pulled him.
Argus Wake was never on the beach, in Mako's memory.
No.
So if anything of Argus Wake's was here on this beach in this village,
I mean, you can make the argument that it washed up on shore.
And there's also a lot of spells have a big enough range.
I guess.
So I don't know if Argus Wake ever would have needed to be on shore.
Well, I know, but it's just something.
Is it just you all, or are you bringing the crew along with you?
I feel like we brought the
They're on
crew.
the ship.
Okay.
They're on the ship, but they can come if they want to.
Okay. It's up to you. Do you want them to join and help?
Yeah, maybe just
Probably.
having some
They
more
all have water
eyes.
breathing.
I don't know. I personally was thinking, especially if Wake is potentially onto Mako, having people on the ship to keep watch and to have a faster getaway might not be a bad idea.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe we'll take Merrick with us, because Merrick
Okay.
was also one of the ones who shared the theory with me, but Marlo and Nimbus.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Yeah. America was also probably better in the water than on the ship.
Yeah.
Okay, you go over to the ship and nod at Merrick, and he like nods and jumps off into the water.
I hold up a sign that says 10.
All right, what's up?
I don't know, just searching for anything that could seem out of place. I don't fucking know. This
Okay.
Being
This is-
around and giving the man time to think.
he
This
least
is where the supposed Leviathan attack was?
Yeah.
Apparently.
All right.
You ever dealt with one of those things?
No,
I'm sure
but
you've
I've
seen a lot of shit with Corsair's crew.
heard about them.
Did the Leviathan die in battle, or did it just run away?
I mean, Leviathans.
I think he just left.
This is why I don't believe it to be true, because Leviathans are forces of primordial chaos. They can disappear as quickly as like that, as quickly as they come. They're like storms. But it's...
Is there anything that really provokes them into attacking, or do they just do whatever the fuck they want whenever
That
they
I
want?
don't know. I mean, I've only heard stories, but to survive seems... I mean, not discounting his capabilities, I don't know what he's capable of, but to survive seems unlikely. Alright, let's
search
we
for
can
anything.
try. Okay.
Anything
Make
weird.
some investigation checks. Either I can roll for Mirek separately, or he can give one of you advantage.
I have
I'd say give Arya
a
advantage.
+9 on investigation.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll on my own because I have knowledge from past life, but somebody should give you advantage.
Yeah, so Mir can give me advantage.
Okay.
Can I give advantage to Hollow, or do I have to make my own roll?
Yeah, you can give advantage to Hollow.
Because my rolls ain't gonna do jack shit.
Natural 20.
Beautiful!
Natural 20.
For a 29.
Oh man, can you beat that?
Investigation.
Mhm.
Yeah.
26.
No.
The natural 19 and a 6 on knowledge from past life.
Nice.
Okay.
Do a little boogie for that one. Get a little boogie.
James'
with it.
little boogie.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Arya, you and Mirek begin walking sort of into the interior of the island. These sort of like thick canopy of tropical trees. You know, it's almost like an immediate shift of like, you know, sandy, bright, sunny beach to almost like tropical rainforest. Like pretty quick as you sort of reach the threshold, and you begin to sort of like make your way inside. The sort of liana and vines like all coming across like down from the canopies. It's a very pretty sight. And as you sort of step through and in the inside, you begin to see, you know, what looks to be like ruins of buildings. You know, similar in make to Mako's. And in the interior of the island, you see like large, like not super large, maybe like 3 feet tall to like 1 feet tall, all varying sizes of stones just laid upright in the dirt. They look to be like a lot of graves, all laid about this area, kind of, you know, haphazardly. Like the type of work that looks like it was done by one person in a matter of weeks. Mm-hmm. And you were going through like what looks to be rubble and things like that. And then you see Mira kind of like perk up a little bit.
What do you got?
You smell that?
You're strongly overestimating my smelling skills, and I give a big whiff.
He starts like moving things aside a little bit, and you know he begins passing through things. But you see something like as he's, you know, digging through, and you look, and it looks to be like a piece of like bamboo. It's charred.
Charred bamboo.
What the fuck? Somebody don't like bamboo.
So I
Smells
mean,
like
a
smells
house-
like ash.
The house had to be burned down. Wasn't it like or Leviathan's like
Water.
water? Yeah.
Yeah. Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
As you're sort of like coasting the side of the beach, you know, there's a lot of things on the beach. Shells, you know, small animals, crabs, hermit crabs, etc. And you see, you know, again, a lot of things wash up on the beach. But you see very clearly what looks to be something like sticking out of the sand.
Mm-hmm.
And you get closer, like thinking it's a shell, and immediately you're like, oh, that's a piece of bone.
Suck all the marrow out.
And
Emily's fucking face.
don't ever say that ever again.
I had bone marrow.
You get
pretty
closer,
recently.
and
It's
it
pretty
looks
good.
to be a humanoid bone.
Oh shit.
And kind of very delicately dig around.
Yeah, it's only a singular bone.
Mhm.
It looks to be like maybe like an arm bone, like maybe an arm like pieces. Again, with such a violent force, not all of the bodies might necessarily have been intact. This looks to be potentially like a stray piece. You see the arm, and you look at the bone, and you see these very fine, like, marks in
Like
it.
notches?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, cool, you found a bone.
It's got like not just like scratches.
Like from like an animal like eating, gnawing at it?
You've seen bones.
I'm from the city.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
you've
seen bones.
You've seen bones, especially in the life that you've lived. These look like sword marks.
Wait, let me take a look at that. Yeah, no, this was, this bone got fucked up by, like, a sword or something. You see these, like, little, like, here, and I'll take, like, Vandris's, like, diving knife. Like, I know it's not the exact same, but, like, see how, like, thin? Like, that's
Like,
precise.
could it?
That's not something as chaotic as, like...
No, but like, could it theoretically be like old injuries, or is it like definitely like part of what killed the former owner of this arm?
I don't know. We could ask Mako if he knows anything about people who have been injured by swords. I have no idea.
And Mark's like near like where the bone is like broken, severed.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it seems pretty damn distinct.
Yeah.
And I don't think Leviathans have swords.
I don't think
That's just
so
me.
either. Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
As you guys sort of like, you know, you spend a good bit of time looking around, and those are the like most prominent things that you find, and you all sort of coalesce back together.
Boom.
So like when I said fire, I was joking.
It's char bamboo.
Yeah.
We found a bone.
Got sword marks on it.
Sword bone.
Sword bone sounds like something
Not
else.
much, but it's evidence that something.
It's something weird.
Something besides a Leviathan was here.
Yeah.
And unless Mako can think of any instances when he lived here peacefully where somebody got fucked up by a sword
And
or...
something burnt down.
Yeah. And he's been here. This bone has fucking been here for a while. This didn't happen recently.
Oh. Well, yeah.
I don't know. Let's
Should I present the evidence?
I peek my head into the door in the hut.
objection.
Are you still
Come on in.
okay?
You make your way inside, and he like looks for a second. Who's this? And looks
Oh.
at Merrick.
He's one of our crew.
Alright.
Huh.
Alright, you can go now, Mirik.
You see like Merrick like look like what the fuck is his problem? He's like staring directly at Merrick.
If he's making you uncomfortable, you can step out. It's fine.
I've just never seen a Malenti before.
What?
Is that like a slur?
You see
Damn,
Merrick is
that's
like, all right, it's my time to go, and he walks out.
Damn, that was fucking rude. What does that even mean? Is that like a slur, right?
Malenti is a mutation. Very rare, very uncommon.
We've all got our flaws.
Huh?
It's a Hagen mutation.
Huh?
That's a... Merrick's an elf. Merrick's a sea elf.
Ah. So I see. Perhaps it's not my place.
This is your place. It's your hut.
Anyway. I've come to a decision. But I just need to know. Please be honest with me. Have you found the final piece?
Before we get into that discussion, I think we gotta show you what we found while we were digging around. I think maybe this will
it's
help
only
with
fair.
grounds of decisions. And I show like the burnt piece of bamboo.
Do you...
There were... I found some houses in the jungle, And I find it very interesting that there is charred remains of bamboo if it was a Leviathan attack.
Well, we've had the occasional fire, lightning strikes, storms.
Alright. We didn't go into any graves, we promised, but we did find
On the beach.
a bone.
Ah.
Do you
I've found a couple of them myself.
do you recall anyone being in any sword fights, injuries?
Like losing an arm to a sword fight or anything like that.
He
Because
points to the side at his spear. Don't use swords.
You pierce, yeah.
take a look at this. These are
Sword marks.
Yeah.
No, I don't recall.
And this obviously this isn't recent. Scavengers aren't gonna pick something clean this quickly, and this was pretty buried. So at the very least, we know that something besides a Leviathan ripped this person's arm off, or cut this person's arm off. Whoever they were.
Do you have the piece?
We know where it is, but we don't have it.
Make a deception check.
It's true.
That's true.
Add your D6.
It is technically true.
It's not true.
not on my
You
person.
specific. It's.
We don't have
Marky
it.
has it. Right now.
Are
I'll
you
still-
intentionally trying to be deceitful?
I'm trying to loophole it around.
So you're being deceptive.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's a good roll anyway.
I landed on top of it. I'll keep it.
So 18 plus whatever.
27.
27? Give me a second. I need to find out what his insight is. If any.
Plus a million.
A Brazilian.
I will say, it's not a lie.
Yeah.
But we're skirting
Never
around
said
the
it was.
truth.
It,
We're skirting around the
yeah.
truth in a weird way.
I'm just saying because he doesn't like lies.
Yeah, true.
But can he blame us?
That's true. Last time we said, yeah, we got one of those. He beat the crap out of us. So, I mean, I'd lie too.
Oh my god, a USPS package that I have that I did not order got,
Okay.
it says, I started the air warehouse. I gotta give them my credit card information.
Oh my god, wow.
But if you know what it is, find it and keep it safe. I would rather dishonor my family than keep working for him.
I don't think it's dishonoring your family if he's potentially the person that got them killed.
I appreciate that and I understand where you're coming from. But it is dishonor in my eyes.
Okay.
So you're gonna help us take him down?
I'll do what I can.
Let us know. Anything.
For now, I think I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. I have information. I can get more information. August Wake wishes to set his plans in motion, but
What are his plans?
I don't know. Keeps them very secretive. Regardless, the other individual working for him, Guinevere, is giving pushback.
Oh.
Apparently he needs to fulfill his end of the bargain for her, which he hasn't done yet. I don't know what that is. But he's fighting it. Oh, he wants to find this last piece desperately. He believed it was hidden away and he feels its presence or something. He will not stop at anything to get that piece. You need to get it before he does. If you know where it is, keep it safe.
That
Keep
can
it
be
hidden.
done. That can be done. Where did he find the first piece, or where did you find the first piece?
I did not find the first piece.
Do you
He
know-
had the piece before he came to me.
Did he say where
No.
it came from?
He did not.
Do you know how he can see us through it?
That I'm not certain.
If I had to guess, it's 3 pieces of a whole, and it's called the Eye of Yakovus. I think that it looking for its other pieces might just be like inherently part. That feels like it might be
I
part
look at Arya.
of its thing.
What?
I mean,
Pieces of a whole, knowing where the others
finding
are.
pieces. It's a little. I'm not gonna say it.
I will continue to
think
work
it.
for him as a means to an end.
Okay.
Do not tell me what the piece is, just in case he does something to me.
Done.
I will do what I can. We will not let him get the final piece.
Where can we find this Guinevere?
That I don't know. She has a ship, the Ravager.
What type of vessel? Do you know?
The type that travels between the ethereal.
Ooh.
It's a ghost ship.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Is she a ghost?
No, she's not a ghost, but I believe she is some sort of
Necromancer?
the exact opposite. Undead.
Mm.
Now I look at Hollow.
Well, there's something we can get along with, I guess.
I don't know if that's something you can get along with over.
I could just...
Hey, you're dead, I'm dead. Let's
Dead
be
and
friends.
coming back.
Let's be
talk
friends
about
and
it.
kill Arcus Wake together.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Funny, just a funny little question that's probably very unrelated, but do you know if Argus Wake has any contact with a man named Imrith the Grey?
That I'm aware of.
Just say that would suck. That would fucking suck.
Have you seen a weird drow
Freak.
necromancer?
Who looks like he's slowly rotting.
Can't say I have.
Somewhat
Good.
balding.
Good.
He's probably balding.
I have no, I can't remember if he's balding
If
or
you do
not.
run
but
away. I
Yeah,
don't think he's...
Imlerith?
yeah,
He's not balding.
he should be.
He is now.
Vibes are rancid.
I curse you with male pattern baldness.
We haven't seen him in a while. You never
He's
know.
got a full head of white luscious locks.
I'm shaving that shit off. I'm gonna make him look like Murr from Impractical Jokers. Love you, Murr. Watch our podcast.
It is a crazy...
The biggest airball of the century. He is never gonna hear that.
biggest airball.
You never know.
You never know. Do you have anything
I wanna play
of
Deadlock.
Wake's, like...
Shut up, addict.
I don't think any of us have... None of us have the capability to scry, but if anybody were to happen upon the capability to do so, that might help.
I do not.
Okay.
Any of his belongings? Like
Just checking.
A
It
little
doesn't
tissue,
contain-
like if he blows his nose in a little tissue and you take it and give it to us.
Nasty. Gross. Terrible.
It would work.
It would, but I don't want to think about that.
I do not.
Okay.
Okay. This is Colleen. Now that Mako is on our side, should I still present the idea?
Hell fucking
Why?
no. No, it's just stupid.
He knows that we're allies now. Maybe this is the loophole he needs.
It's just dumb. It is just dumb.
But
He
it's
will laugh
so
at.
dumb that it may
No,
very
no,
well
it's just
work.
dumb.
If you need to get it out of your system.
No, it's just dumb. That's from Knives Out 2, Glass Onion.
Onion?
That's what it's called.
What the fuck is class onion?
Glass.
Oh.
Why is it called glass onion?
I forget the exact reason.
It's got layers.
I haven't
like
seen
an
that movie in a
ogre.
bit.
Is it like an heirloom that's like an onion but made out of
No.
glass?
Moving forward,
The-
Film Friday.
Yeah.
on
Film
Friday?
Friday.
We'll
Film Friday.
watch Knives Out 2 before we watch Knives Out 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, can we watch Knives Out 1? It has Anna de Armas.
Okay.
Alright, go on. Actually, no, don't go on. You're not allowed to say your thing. Alright, moving on. Step out. Walk away.
Okay, fine. I won't say anything. I think it's a great idea.
I think it's fucking stupid.
Hang on, I've also got a really stupid idea I gotta pitch. If Wake finds out where the last piece is, would he just send you after it? Totally hypothetical. Or would he himself come out of the woodwork to chase it down?
That depends on if he realizes that I don't want to work for him anymore or not.
Okay.
If I can keep it.
I'm thinking about going fishing with like the world's riskiest bait, you know?
I believe that he would send me after it.
Okay, just checking.
But if I make him believe that,
Fake your death.
if I can make him believe that it's dangerous and I can't do it alone, he will come. And we could set a trap.
Saving this for later.
Have you ever met this Guinevere person?
Many times. Even she rubs me the wrong way.
What's that face for?
Why is she rubbing you?
Bro.
Bird does not understand terms and figures of speech.
No, you do not. 6 intelligence, baby. And you know that she's undead? How do you know that?
I can tell.
What do you mean? Like, is she rotting?
It's a nice term for it.
Can you, like, tell that anyone is undead?
No.
Okay.
Why?
Just curious. I didn't know if you had some weird undead detecting abilities like I do.
Intriguing.
Yeah. But she's, like, rotting and shit?
I mean, not
Like
quite,
the fucking
but
ship from
you'll be
Pirates
able
of the
to
Caribbean?
You'll be able to use your eyes and not your undead detecting abilities.
Okay, that's fair. Well, this went better than I thought it was going to.
I agree.
I didn't think we were actually going to find anything.
Should we hit the waves?
You're going to surf at a time like this?
No, I was saying like it's like hit the road, but
Oh.
ocean.
Alright.
Well,
I'll do what I can. Keep it safe.
Do you have means of contacting us? Or
I do
do
not.
we? Okay. We'll just have to reach out to you, I guess.
If I don't respond, I'm not in a place that I can.
gotcha. Can you like if we call you and you can't reply, can you like cough or something that we know that it's like you're alive but you're like in a place where you can't talk so we know that you're not dead?
I could do that.
Okay.
Do you swear you could just respond shit?
Ah, shit.
But, like, what if he's, like, just doing something normal that doesn't require swearing?
Stub your toe.
Yeah, purposely stub your toe. Whenever we call you.
Okay. Good talking.
Good to see you all.
Stay safe.
You as well.
Nah. Let's get going.
Nah.
Okay, you leave the hut and make your way back to the ship.
Mm-hmm.
He was a nice guy.
Who's saying this?
Keldar.
Oh,
He's pretty
A
reasonable,
lot,
yeah.
a lot nicer.
he nearly killed us.
A lot nicer than the last few times we've seen him. Yeah, this went very well, all things considered.
I'd say even after he tried to kill us, he was pretty nice afterwards.
Yeah. He gave
He gave us
us money.
and money.
A man of honor and conviction, I respect it.
Yeah.
I feel like he would, yeah.
Jules is shaking his head again.
Jules fucking hates that guy.
I hate him slightly less, but I still kind of hate him.
Well, naturally he would hate him. He's kind of the same thing as Jules, except bigger and stronger.
Yeah.
I mean, when you put it that way, yeah. So, really, it's
You know,
not
Jules
like...
kind of has the shark thing going on, but he's an actual shark.
Damn! What the fuck?
And I will say,
I'm quitting the campaign.
spears are kind of cooler than hankers and balls and chains, I will say.
Hey, do not disrespect that ball and a chain. I spent a lot of money on it.
I mean, with a whole megalodon tooth on that thing. it's
Yeah,
kind of
like, that's a
awesome.
big tooth.
It's kind of awesome.
I'm leaving you here.
I've never
I'm
seen
leaving
teeth
you
that
here.
big.
I am the captain now. I'm leaving you here.
Hey,
Can't do
you
shit.
owe me. I taught you the ways.
Gonna hold that over his head for his entire life. Jules, I imagine way off in the distant future, Keldar has a gambling addiction. Jules, please give me 50 gold. I taught you the ways.
Alright, you guys make your way back onto the ship. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna talk to Merrick.
Merrick!
There's a bro in he room.
Yes.
Are you sulking?
No.
I'm not sulking.
Okay.
Hey man, it's your business. I don't give a shit.
Correct, it's my business. Thank you. I appreciate it. Goodbye.
Okay, well damn.
Chris got outed.
Yeah.
I mean, you've had our back. I don't trust you any less. If that's what you're worried about.
I am very worried about it, actually. Extremely.
But just like, don't.
Very, very helpful. Thank you, Jules.
Sorry, we might have killed like your cousins or something. I feel kind of bad now.
Fine. He walks outside. I'm a Sahuagin. Surprise!
It is a surprise, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't ask to be born this way. What do you want to know?
I mean, nothing. I'm cool. If you're cool.
Fine. If we're cool, then we're cool.
Cool.
You don't trust me any less because I'm a monster?
There's a fair amount of people who would think I'm also a monster.
I mean, you drink like a monster.
Look
Am
at
I
her
right or
goddamn
am I
arm.
right?
Look at her arm. Look at her
Damn
arm, bro.
Alright, we cool. I wasn't familiar with your game.
Dude, look at her damn arm. If I can trust that.
We're all fucking monsters in a way.
That was
Alright, well,
deep.
Yeah. Check out my Reddit post
That
afterwards.
I gotta put
better
on my
than I
glasses
expected.
for that.
r/I'm 15. This is deep.
Alright. I didn't know he was going to tell. Normally, people can't tell. I don't know how.
Maybe he's got like a shark nose.
He's a little bit of a freak.
Maybe. It's a mutation. It's sometimes when Sahuagin are born near sea elf societies, they develop this weird mutation to look like sea elves, and then they are shunned and treated like freaks
Damn.
and outcasts, or they are kept enslaved and used as spies.
Okay, then I'm not bad. I might have killed your cousins or something. I don't feel bad
No,
about that.
don't be. So naturally, I escaped because neither of those is the way to live. So.
I mean, yeah, you're still you. We're chilling.
You know, found Westhaven,
Oh my
learned
God.
common.
You and Nimbus can have like secret conversations.
Why?
He knows Sahuagin.
I guess.
That's kind of cool. You
Sahuagin.
guys could have like a bro code.
Okay.
I turn to Arya and I say an infernal. We've never like utilized that, have we?
No,
To
we
just
haven't
have
really.
secret conversations without everybody else.
Yeah, we kind of need to do that
Yeah.
more often.
Just to annoy people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going
I
on.
don't know.
Okay, then. If we're cool, we're cool.
Yeah, and I'm sure the rest of the crew would be cool, but I'm not going to say anything. That's your choice.
Thanks. Aaron kind of forced it out of me.
Aaron knew?
That
Yeah.
bitch ass motherfucker.
Well, it makes you feel
I'm
better.
going to crash a ship.
He kept her secret pretty well, so
Yeah.
No, I respect him for it, but
that's a
would
homie.
not stop bothering me about it.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
Yeah.
So I figured it was safer to just let him know and hope that he can keep the secret rather than him press me and you guys get the inclination that I'm hiding something. And all right, well, cool.
Do you like need to drink blood or something?
No,
I take Jules and I drag him away.
Dragon by his ear, dude.
That's good.
all right, what
It's
do you
not why
guys?
you don't like blood. It's nasty.
All right, what do you guys want to do?
I'm not reading.
Jules
I'm
is
never
done
reading another book again.
Does the book just like evaporate when you're done reading it?
No, it's still there.
It's still there. It just you can't get the
how
logical
it
effects.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
You could wait 100 years and do it again.
What if you went through all of that and then she sold us an empty, like, there was no back, it was already...
You should give it to Jet.
Yeah, you give it to Jet.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
true.
he'll be alive.
He
Or
may,
Marlo.
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, Jet or Marlo. They can use it in 100 years.
We'll probably be alive too, me and you.
What?
I'm not alive.
You'll get better.
Then I'll die of old age. Back to Westhaven?
Yeah.
To drop off Keldar.
And probably pick up the orb too,
Pick
right?
up the
Do you want
orb.
to keep that on us?
The orb.
The orb.
Lay orb.
The orb.
Like, if we keep the orb within the lead box inside of your pocket dimension, that is a bag of holding.
They shouldn't be able to scry on it.
Yeah.
The only question at that point would be if Wake knows that it's been released out into the wild. There a chance that he would go, well, these fuckers had it last time, so let's check in on them.
That's a good idea.
But he could do that if we had it on us or not, so there's nothing we can really do about
Yeah,
that.
but I mean, last time we've kind of found it just kind of pure dumb luck. And then Mako beat the shit out of us to take it, so I feel like he would be like, what are the fucking chances that these idiots have it again?
Does he know that Mako didn't kill us?
That's a good question.
Mako thought that
I'm assuming
he
the
thought-
gold was gone, so I'm guessing Mako probably told him that
Yeah,
we took the buyout.
yeah. Because I think Mako was relatively open about the fact that, like, he doesn't necessarily need to kill people.
Yeah. But actually, he probably just straight told him because I just realized Mako doesn't lie.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, I don't know. It's either Argus Wake decides to look into previous leads or he doesn't. There's nothing we can do about it as long as we keep the orb in multiple layers of protection and maybe don't talk about it too much.
Make an insight check.
All of us?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah! I do that.
Cocked.
Natural 20
5.
for a 25.
18.
Okay. Both of you definitely, like, would key on this. That you're absolutely right. Mako is not the type to lie at all.
Mm-hmm.
However, he's also not going to be the type to tell someone if they don't ask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, if Argus Wake said, "Did you get the piece?" and he's like, "Yep."
Yep.
It's like, great.
And sorry.
End story. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's not. You know, it is a possibility that Argus Wake thinks you're dead. It's also a possibility that he thinks you're alive. You know, it's pretty much a 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
I like those odds.
Nothing we can do about it either way. So maybe, if anything, we just don't talk about it too much. Or if we do, codify it in different languages. I don't know.
Yeah, like Infernal.
Yeah, like Infernal.
Right, Jules?
Why are you looking at me?
He doesn't know.
Bro doesn't know.
Does he know?
Doesn't understand the language.
Alright.
What's funny is if he ever wants to understand the language, you have to read a book.
Hell no. I ain't doing that shit. I'd rather get FOMO.
Alrighty.
Head on back.
Let me ride a boat.
Head on back.
Okay. You guys make your way back to Westhaven. Pretty simple journey. About 12 hours. There's nothing concerning on your travels. But eventually you do make your way back to Westhaven.
Is it the ship that can travel between, like, into the ethereal plane, or is it Guinevere who can do that? Because I would love a ship that could drive into the ethereal plane.
That's
that sounds
true.
Sick.
I would take that. Easy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
Like, as much as I like this ship, like, this isn't my ship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want my own ship.
If we could steal a ghost ship, no one would fuck with us.
Yeah. I guess, did we get back already?
Yeah,
Back at
you
Westhaven?
guys do
Okay.
arrive back.
Yep. Hop off the boat.
Jet on.
Jet gone.
Jen is gone.
Keldar.
We
Put him
need
back.
to talk to Barnaby.
Okay.
Go to
and
Barnaby.
get the Orby.
Grab the piece. The one piece.
The One Piece.
The One Piece.
You make your way back to Barnaby.
Hello, Barnaby. I'm here to relieve you of your guard duties.
Thank goodness. I've been so anxious about this. Please.
Thank you. Bag of holding.
Barnaby, what's that dark, shadowy man behind you?
That's not funny. That's not funny.
It's kind of funny.
That was not funny.
I'm
I
sorry.
didn't like that.
Well,
He's looking back.
Thank you again.
You already know I can't see very well. He's like trying to turn his head.
I'll
like
get
a
you.
different direction.
We're gonna get you so many trinkets just because Arya's mean.
Okay.
I have a great idea. Replace all your walls
Get
with
punished.
mirrors.
Swab the deck. Swab the deck. You're punished.
Nope, pushes you in the mirror realm, and you're gone. And you're in the mirror realm, and you can't come back.
Okay. You have the conversation with Barnaby,
Sorry.
and you grab your piece,
Yeah.
ready to set sail for
Let me add it.
Ultimate.
Yeah.
Yep. Back to my inventory. Bag of holding.
Add that piece.
Orb fragment.
All right.
Keep
I
that
think-
piece on me.
I think what I'm gonna do is that every single place that we go to, I think I'm just gonna get women books for Iris and Yenna. Are they gonna be written in a Triton language they both can't read? Probably,
Next.
but they're for women.
Okay.
Iris probably has comprehend languages.
Maybe. Yeah, it
Iris
doesn't.
has to.
Add custom
If not, I
Iris.
can give it to her.
Yeah, she has comprehend.
Orb.
I'll buy it for her.
She does.
I'll get one for
Comprehend
pictures.
language
for
is such a
Yenna.
great spell if you're a nerd.
What other women do we know?
Long in.
I was gonna no.
No,
I
we're
was
not.
gonna
I'm
say
not
our
giving
mom,
it to
but
her. No, she
I
dead
forgot.
as shit, bro.
James forgot for a
What-
second.
Why?
No.
Jenna,
I don't know.
Vice, Erlen,
Vice, I forgot.
Vice,
Marlowe?
Erlen.
Marlowe.
Erlen,
Erlen, the drow lady with the
Oh,
guns.
that bitch.
Nope.
Gross.
Laverna,
Laverna. True. I feel like Laverna would
Iris.
enjoy.
Azura.
Azura.
Azura's all the way into your Felfleet. I'm talking about people here.
Electra.
Electra.
I feel like Corsair would get mad at me if I give her a woman book.
I think she'll get mad at you.
Yeah.
You gotta get her like an awesome book for boys.
She would beat the shit
shit.
out of you.
Let's go. Let's go to the library. Let's go.
There's no library here.
I'm talking about in Altamouth. There's got to be a library in Altamouth. I'm getting my woman book.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, as you prepare to
Stop auto-capitalizing Pearl. Why does my iPad do this?
take the trip back to Westhaven,
Name
if there's
SpongeBob.
nothing else, or sorry,
Weird.
take the trip to Ultimath. If there's nothing else you'd like to do in Westhaven.
I will stop by the inn.
Okay. You stop by the inn.
That's my song. I've talked it over just sitting down at the bar, just talking to Yenna. I don't even know she's paying attention. I talked it with Arya and Hollow, two women, and they said that getting books for women isn't probably the best souvenir idea for a place. So do you have any requests? Any weird things that you want around the tavern?
Are you talking to me?
Oh, yeah.
What are you asking?
I don't know. Do you have any souvenir requests? Because apparently books for women aren't really that good of a souvenir.
I mean, I like books, but get me a. The gesture was
Thank
sweet,
you.
but you need, get something that the person is just gonna enjoy. It's not just
Well, that's
books
the
for
thing.
women.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what
There
you
are books
enjoy.
for some women, that's for sure. Some people definitely enjoy those.
I didn't even read it. I don't know what's in it.
Smut.
Oh! Oh, shit. Ooh. Yeah, I will not be picking that up in Altamouth. Do you have any requests for trinkets then?
Not really.
Fun things for the tavern?
I'd like to know what they drink there.
Okay. Probably tastes like piss and seaweed, but I'll bring something.
He's so positive.
Alrighty. Sure. Do you need a drink or something?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. She gets you a drink.
Girl, I fall by being goofy and silly.
Oh, it tastes like fucking piss.
I mean, I don't know. It probably tastes like damn salt water. How are they gonna open the bottle without the salt water getting in there?
Do you have any? Do you have any GIF ideas? Oh yeah, this thing. Oh, that probably sucks.
You have bad taste.
What a fucking dice set? What are you,
Probably
fucking nerd?
disgusting. All right. Well, as you finish up your
Yeah,
drink
yeah,
and prepare,
yeah,
I think
go
that's a
ahead.
good place for us to take a break.
I agree.
Wahooey.
Hey there, thank you for listening to the Tales of Misfortune podcast. If you liked us and what you heard today, obviously you did because you're here, feel free to check out our link tree in the description. It has all of our socials, Instagram, TikTok, and check us out on YouTube and Spotify at Saturdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much.